Good afternoon. Welcome to the tea table. And here I have my darling Ellie.
Hi.
And Ellie is going to school this week.
Yeah.
So you've met Ellie before. She's the girl of adventure.
Yeah.
Has it been a good summer, Ellie?
Yeah, really good summer. Yeah.
Tell us what you've been doing.
Well, this summer was a little bit less crazy adventure and more relaxing adventures. So like going places, but once I would get there, just spending time with people that I was with and not doing too many crazy things. But one crazy thing I did kind of do was I hiked the Wonderland Trail with my mom, which is the 95-mile trail around Mount Rainier, and we did that in 8 days, and that's about 24,000 feet of elevation.
Whoa.
So you just kind of go all the way up, down, so it's a lot of days of that.
Oh my.
That was really fun, but I went to Oregon a couple times. I went to Idaho. I just got back from seeing my cousins, Chloe and Ezra, who I believe you guys have met before as well.
Yes, and Alaya.
Yeah, and Alaya as well. Yeah, I did I went swimming a lot too. Went a lot of
good.
rivers. So
Did you have good weather on Mount Rainier?
yes, we actually had the best weather, almost no bugs. It was perfect hiking conditions. That was
Did you
great.
see any bears?
I saw one bear.
Oh,
And
wow.
I saw 8 baby mountain goats and a whole bunch of mountain goats. And I saw, there were tons of marmots. There's lots of marmots around Rainier, so those were really cute. Yeah, the Wonderland Trail was a really big highlight, but I also got to do a couple of other like waterfall hikes or little day hikes with friends and journaling with friends in the park. And I got to go to Canada back in August, the very beginning of August. I went to Canada with some friends, so there was a lot of little things on the docket, but it was really
It was Pacific Northwest.
yeah, Pacific Northwest summer for sure. I didn't leave our little corner, which
You
is
know what?
so different for me, but yeah.
Right, because sometimes we go away and we miss out. So this summer you really
Stick around.
Yeah, because you want it all.
Yeah.
Well, if you haven't gotten your tea, please pause and get your tea. And Ellie and I will be waiting for you. And we've put our tea on a flowered tray. This is
Flowers.
Yeah, all flowers. It's actually from England. And we are going to have the most special Idaho huckleberry tea. My son-in-law, Jake, gave me this, and it was several years ago, and I had forgotten it was up in my cupboard, and it's such a small little box, it got stuck behind. Pulled it out, you'll see. And you're going to, her cup is really fun. It has the peacock
on it.
standing up, and then the peacock, this is really special, then the peacock from the side. So it's got all the wonderful colors,
Yeah, it's cute.
and it looks very Asian actually, doesn't it, with those flowers. And I will pour you, and I hope this is just right. And do you want a splash of cream?
Yes, please.
Okay. And I will have the blue, and you can put that cup there, and I'm going to have one of my favorite, this is a turquoise, this is of course an English cup. I love that turquoise blue with the pink rose.
Yeah, it's cute.
We rinsed our cups off, sorry they're dripping, but we had to rinse them off because even though they're clean, I always recommend rinse out your tea cups because you don't use them every day, right?
Yeah.
We'll taste it and see what you think, Ellie. Oh my goodness, that's delicious.
That's good. I like huckleberry.
Maybe we'll move that way a bit because you're kind of going out of the camera there. Oh, that's good. Perfect. What do you think of that?
I like it. I love huckleberry. Huckleberry's one of my favorites.
I do. I've fallen in love with huckleberry. I had the adventure of leaving the state this year that I hadn't done for a long time. And on the way back, stopped at my brother's place in Spokane. And they served us a 3-berry pie I told about on here.
Yum.
blackberry, raspberry, and huckleberry. And then my brother made jam. April made the pie, but oh my goodness, the huckleberry adds a dimension.
Yeah, huckleberry's great. I love huckleberry.
Well, so Ellie, tell us what you are actually going to do now. What is your next step?
Well, next step is moving into Seattle Pacific University on Friday.
Wow.
So, yeah, this Friday. So in like less than 3 days.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, really exciting.
And you are entering as a junior?
Well, yeah, so with junior standing technically, so the way my school is working is because I got my AA in biology as I graduated, that's a DTA, so direct transfer. So I took the credits and I got 90 credits, transferred directly. So I have 66 credits of my degree already fulfilled, and then I have my honors degree as well. From doing honors, I'll graduate with a major in liberal arts with my biology major. And so a couple of those credits also are done. So what's making me have like the junior standing is it shows I pretty much have my 2 basic years done. So that means I get to take organic chemistry this year. Because
oh boy, that's the problem. When you're ahead, you get,
the hard
oh
stuff.
my goodness. Say that again. Say it loud and clear.
Organic chemistry is
Organic.
my class
Whoa,
this year.
the thought of it.
Yeah.
It's
really fun. Yeah. I have some friends who are already doing it. It's a lot. Yeah.
Well, if anyone can do it, Ellie, I really believe you can. And you know, SPU is a beautiful school.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many friends that went to SPU, and my husband graduated.
Yep.
Your grandfather graduated from SPU, and because of that, she got an alumnus scholarship.
Yeah,
right?
I got that and a merit scholarship and a scholar. My GPA with attending a Distinguished Scholar Award competition and like a legacy scholarship for writing a essay when I submitted. I got a lot of scholarships this year. We'll just say that.
Well, that is
I worked a
so
lot for a lot of
wonderful.
those, but yeah, it was exciting I didn't learn that Grandpa was an alumni until afterwards. I was like, oh, okay.
So
It was
she
fun.
applied for that too, and that worked.
Yeah.
There's just always so many opportunities, and that's what I wanted to talk about today on the tea table is when we have an opportunity, we need to move, don't we, Ellie?
That's a good one. Yeah, definitely.
Because it won't come again. It'll never come, at least in the same way.
Yeah.
And I've told this is my philosophy. I really honestly, I don't have any regrets in my life for anything I've done. The only small regrets I have would be things I didn't do.
Yeah.
But I tried to do everything that was given to me.
Yeah.
But still, you need to be really keenly aware when something comes your way and somebody gives you something or an opportunity, invites you to be a part of something,
Gotta take it.
take it. Pray about it, but take it.
Yeah, I think that's something I'm really looking forward to at the school is there's just so many different clubs. So I've already looked into a lot of clubs I'd want to be part of.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a mentorship program which allows me to apply for internships, paid internships, job shadows, and just mentors in general that you just meet with every once in a while. So there's lots of different things that are specifically provided by the school. I mean, like most colleges, but it seems like they really have a handle on always preparing for you to have a next step. There's one of the things for like trying to get you to enroll. They were like 95% of people graduating from our college graduate like with a job in their field, like already planning on doing something. It's
Isn't
kind of
that
fun
fabulous?
preparation. It seems like they care a lot. So
They do. And you know what? That's true because Seattle Pacific, most of their graduates stay in the area and they give back to the college as alumni. So it's a community. I mean, that alumni community is vibrant.
Yeah.
It really is because so many people doing so many things. And I actually took voice lessons
Yeah.
at SPU. So I went there too. It's a beautiful campus. It's kind of an Ivy League campus, red brick buildings and ivy on the walls. It's beautiful green grass, and it's in a nice area near the Ballard Locks.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the area. There's a trail that goes from the Ballard Locks like over to Fremont area, like for the troll, and it's a nice. I'd definitely be running that until it starts pouring down rain. Then I'll be in the gym. But yeah,
That is so.
it's
You're
nice
right
being
in our
right there.
neighbor. Because when I went to Northwest College, my first 2 years, and actually met my husband the first week. You never know who you're going to meet the first week, you know. But we were just friends for years, did music together in ministry, but then later ended up getting married. But then did some more school in Alaska. Then I went to Europe, and then my husband went. He did school, and then he went into the military in Europe, in Germany, and then we both ended up coming back to America, and we each had like 1 year left, and so he went to SPU, and I went to the UW to finish my. I was a voice major. Then I ended up doing history, but my voice professor left. He went on an opera trip,
So you had to go.
and there was no voice, and we were all standing there. Dr. Stern, oh my goodness, all the students. So I went over to SPU with a wonderful teacher, Dr. Wadad, beautiful lady from Lebanon, and she gave me voice lessons. And so I've been on the campus. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And we were
it's a pretty
both back and
campus.
forth. It's a really nice size. How big is SPU, do you think?
I don't know exactly, but it's somewhere from like, for total students, I think there's like
1,500?
maybe like 3,000.
Oh,
So
3,000.
it's not. I mean,
Okay.
it's small compared to a lot of
Yeah.
other ones, but I personally like the smaller
Oh,
class size
it's a best.
and that sort of thing. And I mean, I'll have like all of Seattle at my disposal for friends and that sort of thing. So I'm excited
Yes.
about that. But like, it's a little like, oh, is there gonna be anybody here? But I know that there is, and it's been nice being able to go to the campus because I'm so close to it for different things already. So
Yes.
just see people and getting excited about it. It's crazy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And like I say, actually, all my friends were going to By that point, all my friends were at SPU. I was the only one of my intimate circle that ended up at UW. They like Marilyn and all of Jamie, the Corn Nuts. I mean, everybody I knew was practically at SPU.
Yeah.
So it's a real community.
Yeah. I'm excited to be there. I'm excited to just be in college and get it started. And I got my dorm is a double room that's all to myself. So
Oh, nice.
that's exciting. I had to email about that, asking for that, because I like to have my own space, and they had space for me to do that, so I decided to do that. But
Well, and
yeah,
Seattle
it's exciting.
Pacific sits at the base of Queen Anne Hill, which is a beautiful place in Seattle. And there's wonderful old homes there, architecture. It's inspiring, and their chapel is way bigger than a chapel. Have you been in the chapel yet?
No, but they have it every Tuesday, so I'm planning on going.
Right,
Fun.
and they have concerts
Oh, that's
there.
cool.
My husband and I went to a Bach concert last year there, and it's very, very large, beautiful acoustics, a wonderful facility. People that have graduated from there have put a lot of heart back into it.
Yeah, definitely see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. It's exciting.
Well, and then you've already got adventure plans. For what?
Yes, I have a plan to go to Costa Rica in December and do a turtle research trip, like a sea turtle trip. It's like Ostional, I believe that's how you pronounce it. In Costa Rica, I'll fly into like LIR. I think it's like Liberia or something. Costa Rica. It's kind of funny saying the different words, but I'll fly in there and then go. It's one of the top couple of nesting grounds for, I believe, Olive Ridley's in the world. So that's exciting. So it'll be like going out in the dark and like measuring leatherback sea turtles and like counting eggs and all that sort of thing, and like doing field work while also learning all about leatherbacks, green sea turtles, and olive ridley sea turtles. So
Wow.
be exciting. So it's like 12 days of field work. It's just cool.
Do you get credit then?
No, I actually don't. I initially signed up for it just as this is just my vacation, just seeing what I like to be a marine biologist. So coming back from this trip is when I'll kind of be like, how is it going? Am I enjoying this? Yeah. And then I think that I tried to ask if I could get credit for it, but they only do it like if a specific other, it's a lot of credit transferring things where I was like, I was just gonna have it be that anyways. If it's not something that's just super easy, I'll just leave it. But
you have enough credits right now.
Yeah,
You're going in with a lot. That's great.
So.
But of course, you know, they might even, you know, depending on, they might look at what you're doing and
it would
give you
just be a nice little like booster, I guess, for the resume.
For your resume,
thing, that sort of thing. But and just seeing, do I genuinely like this kind of work and that setup, and then there's a 3-day expedition at the end of it. So I'm already in Costa Rica. I paid just a little bit extra to be able to go do after 12 days of field work and research and learning and working at like these clinics and walking the beaches and that sort of thing with only turtle stuff and 1 day off. Then I'm gonna go and do like river rafting and zip lining and like waterfall jumping and all these really exciting things the last 3 days, and then
Who are you with?
I'm going with Bioma, which is it's like a team out of California, but they do trips to Costa Rica and a couple of other places, and they have like different people there. And there's a couple of people from Australia, and then they made a Facebook group and they added it to me so I can see a couple of people there. As of now, I can only see like 12 of the participants, but I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be 18 because it's always like a full, it's very similar to my trip to the Galapagos where it's just a bunch of random people. But this time it's not just from the US, it's from all over the place. So there's, there might be someone from Europe, but I don't know for sure, but there's a couple Australians and then a lot of people from like California, Oregon. I think there's one other person from around Washington, but it's all college students, so it's all like my age to like 23 is pretty much like the little thing there. So it's exciting.
That is really exciting. That's wonderful, because whenever you can do something international, it changes your life. You broaden your horizons. When you're reminding me, because in my college, my first year, I had my guitar. This is true story. I was sitting under a tree. The leaves were falling because in those days, Northwest was like the quarter system. Now they think there's semester.
Yeah.
A semester starts in August.
Yeah.
But we started late September. And I had my guitar and I was writing a song called Leaves. And it's my testimony song. And this man walks up, just a little bit older than me, and Michael Hanford, and said, "My, you're a folk singer. We're looking for folk singers. Would you like to be a part of our group?" And he invited me to be a part of the Key Folk, Michael Hanford. Well, then they said, he said, if you know anybody else, we've had several people graduate. We're looking for, and my husband, Michael, I didn't really know him. I just met him. He had asked me for directions once, walking, and I met him. But he was, of all things, sitting in front of me in chapel. In those days, we went to chapel every morning.
Oh, that's cool.
It was really nice. We loved it. But anyway, he was in front of me, and I said, well, you know, they're looking for singers. So then he went to try out, and he played the string bass, and they said, oh, we need a bass. They were so excited. So anyway, that one opportunity changed my life, because those people, everyone in that group, I'm still very close to.
That's cool. That's really
After
great.
all these years, and we all stay in touch, and we sang all over. So if you get a chance to be in a ministry group or something like that, going outreach group, it's an awesome experience. We went to colleges, high schools. We even welcomed Colonel Sanders. He came to Seattle, and Michael Hanford, the guy, wrote a song, "We love you, Colonel." And we all went out and sang to him, and he came in his white suit, and it was just hilarious. But those are the opportunities that'll come your way. And so, yes, and seeking the Lord, being in a Christian school is such a gift.
Yeah.
It makes everything relaxed.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely starting to get sad about not being home. I've been telling people like I'm like 70%, like let's go college, yay, and then 30% of me is like, oh, but I'm not gonna see everybody every day and that sort of thing. But I'm ready. I know I am, so it's exciting. But,
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Ellie, we love you so much, and you're part of this tea table. I want to tell you something. I just love Ellie. She's a girl who's not afraid. And, you know, she's not afraid. And she said, Grandma, I'm going to be in town on Tuesday. And she gave me the time. She said, I'll come and do a tea talk. And I want to look at your purses and bags. I might want something for school. And I said, Ellie, that is so cool. She's telling me she's going to be, I love it. She's confident. She's not afraid to be wherever she is, participating, fully engaged. We can all take that as a good lesson. I don't care how old you are, how young you are. Don't miss out. That's really the message of the tea table. Don't miss out. By fear or like, we need, especially after COVID, we need to reach out to each other.
Yeah,
and really include people, and really invite people, and really communicate in person.
Yeah.
Because doesn't it make a difference?
I'd say so, yeah, definitely.
You know, I've read somewhere the statistics, something like a phone call, texting is the furthest away, then talking on the phone is a little closer, but in person is like, I don't know, 80% more because I'm seeing you, your nonverbal communication, expression.
Yeah, I'd say that makes sense.
Yeah. So that is really exciting. And is there anything you want to say to the people on the tea table?
I don't know. I just say like try something new, because that's what a lot of my summer was. Like I decided to try and journal more. I decided to surf again. I decided to try yoga. I'm not good at it, but I decided to do it. I decided to become a runner, even though I hated running, and now I run like 4 miles, 7 miles.
You do?
Easy. Yeah, I ran yesterday. That was good.
Oh my goodness.
So try something new, because the more you push yourself, the more proud you are of yourself. And I'd say fear is my biggest thing, so it's really interesting to hear you say that I'm not afraid, because I'm terrified 24/7. But doing something in spite of being afraid is what courage is. So I think courage is probably the most important thing, because
yes.
Yep, that's what I had to say.
And you know, the word confidence, I love this word confidence. You know, in the Bible, Paul says, cast not away your confidence, for it is such a great reward. In other words, it's a lot to do with your success. And you take the word confidence apart, in Latin, it means in confide, and that means with faith. It's faith.
Yeah.
Faith is the opposite of fear. Faith overcomes fear.
Yeah, faith over fear.
And faith moves out in love. When we reach out to others, we forget about our own needs, and suddenly a lot of our problems are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, being more selfless. Definitely.
Yeah, and that's what God wants. And well, I have a tiny treat. I have children that come on the tea table. They always want to know the treat, and this is definitely for the children. It's chocolate covered graham crackers, dark chocolate. And so they are there for everyone to partake of. And I have a lovely flower here, a little mum in my Dutch vase. I love this Dutch vase. See the let's see the windmill. It's got the windmill on it. And I love this. I like tulips in it in the spring, but I've got a yellow mum today.
Cute. Great.
Yeah. So, well, this has been really fun, Ellie. And is there anything else that it feels like it'll always be warm, doesn't
I know,
it, right
but
now?
it's going to start getting cold. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
you're
okay,
gonna
good.
pack up your clothes and bring your woolens and be ready.
Get going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. All of you on the tea table, you are special. God loves you. And I appreciate your faithfulness. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified. And if you liked it, a like is nice. I love your comments. And share with a friend. Everyone's welcome on the tea table. So, okay, Ellie, God bless. We'll see you after you're a first year freshman or junior student at college
Yep.
then.
Great.
Thank you, honey, so much.
Yeah.
And God bless all the college kids and all the teachers, professors, and school children of all ages. Happy back to school.